I can hear you now.
Yo.
So going back, that was a very
Intense fight. That
mhm,
was a
that
very
was intense
intense
fight.
fight because I thought B4G will be having the upper hand in
Yes,
terms of winning the game. But as you can see, with
dubsteps had other plans. Yes, he had other plans for that. He actually carried his team to the
yeah,
end.
that is a commendable conceal play from the B4G
10xg. Oh, 10xgg.
10xGG. Yeah,
Yes.
10xGG because they picked the most
Valuable.
important hero,
Yes.
valuable hero of the B4G.
B4G.
Leo Mord was down, and in the comment section they're going so crazy right now because of that comeback, bro.
Yes. Actually, I too was expecting that B4G was gonna end the match there, but dubsteps, dubsteps was truly the MVP. He had other plans. He said no, not today. We're not gonna lose here. We're not gonna lose now. We have to come back, and they did, and that's what they did.
I think this is a momentum advantage on the side of blue,
Yes.
on
Oh,
the
10xg.
10xG.
Yes,
Why?
sir.
Because of that comeback. They know they have the upper hand on the early game. But when into what I have said on earlier, if you go to the mid to late game, B4G will having the upper advantage there,
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and
sir.
that perfect execution of play, they know how to. I think there will be adjustment on the banning and drafting phase here.
But I could really commend the picking of Faramis against the Leomord because Leomord can't do anything while all of 10xGG's lineups are under the cold altar. He can't
Yeah,
burst anyone because there's two lives. How
yeah.
can you do that? By the time that those two lives are by the first life is gone, your horse is already tired. You don't have any horse anymore.
Yes, bro. That is a commendable play. A commendable pick coming from
10xG.
10xG using Faramis.
Now going
And
forward, yeah. Now going forward, what do you expect as any adjustments from both teams?
I think the banning strategy on the side of B4G, I think Faramis will be banned here. Or
Mm-hmm.
no, I think there is a possibility that they will still open it because they are the first pick.
Also,
Yeah.
I forgot the Gusion blessing continues.
Yeah. Yes, bro. The blessing continues. As you can see there,
Yes,
the Leomord the Leomord died in
mm,
just 2 seconds, I
2 seconds.
think.
Actually,
Yep.
yes, 2 seconds. Actually, got killed by within 2 seconds. As
Yeah.
well as the Farsa. If you see the burst down of dubstep on the Farsa on the top side, you can really see how powerful um dubsteps is in his Gusion.
Yes, sir. And if this continues, um, I think
Mm-hmm.
Gusion blessing is still there. And let's go to our comment section. Let's do the shout out thing here. Shout out to Isli Pilahera.
Pilahera. Shout out to Ralph Joshua. Shout out to you, Grace Ho, and to Kindi Guzman Rivire, as well as Franz Arvai.
Yeah. And before we start the game two of this matchup, let me just thank the sponsors of this game,
Yes,
T-Rex
sir.
Arena,
Thank you.
VXGG, and the Lootbox fans. Thank you guys for sponsoring this event.
Without you guys, this event wouldn't be possible, as well as the viewers right now supporting us,
Yeah.
watching us, and sharing our live right now. A quick reminder that we will be having a $5 giveaway to the top share. So if you haven't shared this live, share it now. Watch us till the end because you'll also have a $2
Your
giveaway
team
to
is
anyone
banning.
who
And we
predicts match winner.
and we are back now. There is no CR break that they need. They are so keen to
We
continue the
are
battle.
yes.
This is the game of the semifinals between B4G
Your
and
team is
10xGG.
banning.
Reminder that the blue side or the first pick here is the B4G.
Yes, sir. And now they banned Atlas. Actually, they banned the Atlas in the side of B4G. I think they're scared of what
This would bring.
Atlas could do. Yes.
I didn't cure
And
the pain. Your
now
team is
10xGG
banning.
bans the Valentina. Mm,
They don't really want to play the Valentina here in this matchup. I think
yeah.
Valentina is too open right now.
They don't want B4G to be they don't want the Valentino to be in the hands of B4G.
Yes, sir. And as you can see also, I think B4G knows how 10xGG is
Horology is my
well
Your
playing
team is
the
clear. My
Atlas.
name.
And there you go.
They banned the Diggy. Actually, that's why they banned it. One thing why they banned the Diggy, because they can't catch anyone in the side of 10xGG when Devi Smile was in the Diggy
Yeah.
earlier match.
I think the ban of Diggy here will talk a lot
I will
because there will
protect
be a
you.
change of strategy
Your
in the
team
side
is
of
picking.
um, B4G.
Sir, now they banned the Lolita.
Yeah, sir. And
Actually, CS7 on the Lolita was very commendable
yeah,
because he had good looks. He had good sets there, but no follow up, or there was a let's say this, there was no delay in the follow up
yeah.
of CS7. Now they have to pick,
The
and they
fire of
pick
battle
with
Your
the
team
Masha.
is
never
picking.
No,
extinguishes.
it's the
They want to
Panginoon
secure it.
Masha again.
They want to secure this game 2 of the
Yes,
semifinals because as you can see on the earlier match, Masha used by B4G is
Panginoon.
so successful.
Yes, sir. Panginoon Smasha was so pesky that the Farsa of the enemy team can do anything. Now they picked again.
Your
Now Fumi
team is
again with
picking.
his Faram is it's a very toxic pick. It's a very poisonous pick in the side of 10xGG. Now they partnered it with the Paquito pick going to the jungle, I think.
Yeah, this is a Pakito jungle and this is also good. Why? Because they have Faramis and
Mm.
having second life, you can deal a lot of damage with your skills because we all know that Pakito have a small cooldown in his skills. But again,
Ooh,
the
Time
Gusion
and tide
blessing is
wait for
a
no
good.
continuing
Your
man.
team is
Nor
in
picking.
this
We might
matchup,
see
bro.
another Gush. We're seeing another Gushin, but now in the hands of Vigor. Vigor is going to show Dubstep how to play the Gushin properly, and they partnered it with the Beatrix in the hands of Gnob. What will Devi Smile pick in the side of 10xGG?
Yeah, if the Gusion blessings continue, we will be seeing game 3 here, bro. Because 10xGG is the one who used it on the first match,
Hey,
and
Your
that.
team is banning.
right now there
They
is
pick.
an counter pick on the side of
They're
B4G.
Yes, they're going with the Sicilian. Now Fumi is going to be transitioning to the pause 5 because earlier he was the pause 4. He was the support hero and not Devi
Your
Smile
team is banning.
was the tank. But now Devi Smile will be going to the pause 4. Well, no, Fumi going to the tank side. Now they banned Farsa because Farsa on the hands of AD was very impactful actually in the early stages because he would just spam his skills. I think your mic's
Many
Hello,
gone
hello,
again.
hello.
messages I can
Oh,
Your
handle.
Ayun.
team is picking.
now they
Hello,
banned the Melissa. What can you say with this ban?
the Melissa ban. Um, yeah, this talks a lot. Why? Because uh, Masha can deal a lot of damage in the backline. Why? Because there is no ult on the side of 10xGG.
Mhm.
If they pick Masha is a good pick or
Your
counter
team
pick
is
from
picking.
I no Melissa is a counter pick from Masha because of its
Of his
capability to protect himself.
Mhm. Okay, that's a very. Thank you for your input on that. Now they're going to the last phase of the picks. Now they're considering Matilda or Estes going with the Selena here. I think they're gonna make the Masha here the tank build. Although he's going to be in the XP lane, he's going to be having a tank
Your team
tank
is
build.
picking.
He won't be bursting anyone down anytime soon because he will be in the front lines, too busy to be receiving the damage of B4G. Now they countered it with the Uranus of Monkey as well as the possible what do you think is the possible matchup here with Gnub and Sora?
I do want to use a stronger
Let's
lineup
go.
here against Masha, but they choose Irithel. Again, in the early game, the B4G will be having the advantage because of Pakito. But in the mid to late game, this will talks a lot. Masha's damage to Irithel is so crazy, bro. And also the Gusion's damage in the late game is you can see there a lot of damage.
Now, as we can see here, actually, now Fumi and Now Fumi and Devi Smile changed their heroes. Now Fumi is now on the Sicilian, while Devi Smile is on the Faramis. So it's still the same lineup. And now, as I said earlier, as I said
Welcome to
earlier,
Mobile Legends!
Panginoon Smasha was
Yeah.
very pesky in the
5 seconds
backlines. Now,
till the
if
enemy reaches the
he's
battlefield.
going to be
Smash
using
them!
the same strat or the same
All
playstyle,
troops
he's going to be
deployed!
he needs to focus on Naofumi on the Sicilian, because if you zone out Naofumi Sicilian, there won't be any enough damage,
Yes.
or Naofumi can't capitalize on his damage on the Sicilian with his stacks.
Yeah, and if B4G wins this, I think there will be a lucky win in the comeback of 10x GG there. But as you can see here, we should introduce the players. Panginoon with the Masha, Vigor with the Gushon, Gina with the Beatrix Z, Zirales with the Estes ID on Eve, dubs on the side of 10xGG, dub steps on Paquito. Now Fumi on Sicilian, Devil's Smile on Faramis, Monkey on Uranus, and Sora on Irithel.
Okay, thank you for your introduction for the players. Now Dubstep here, actually going to this blue side now, and Monkey is trying to harass Vigor on his jungle, because he wants to disable Vigor early on, and now we can see here on the top lane CS7 is so low, and now Gnub is trying to trade for his teammates. He doesn't know who to target, but now Vigor, you're too low. Monkey, you're too deep, but he kills Vigor anyways. And now Gnub on the top side trying to kill the very low Sora, but no,
Yeah,
he gets away with his movement speed. And now Dubstep is on the jungle side of um 10xGG.
this is what I'm talking about. That the 10xGG will be having the upper hand on the early game because of the skills that they can commit on every team fight. And let's just see on how B4G will sustain in this matchup. Gushon is on this level 3 and his health is down, and Paquito gets the kill against Gushon. This is a free turtle from the side of 10xGG.
Now this is a very problematic situation for Vigor, because he's already 0-2 and still level 3. And now is too low, but he gets the turtle buff, and now his extra health, and AD backs away so to avoid any casualties. And now Panginoon on the backside is trying to defend his creep wave, because Monkey is too pesky here. He's trying to cut his waves now, because Panginoon will be so problematic into cutting the waves of Monkey. And then
Yeah,
top
and
side,
I think they're planning something here, and no, they'll get cancelled because they see for any enemy heroes in the
side
bushes.
in the side of
B4G.
B4G.
Yeah.
And now Monkey here is actually
Ooh.
cutting, actually German cutting in the base of B4G. And what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. There's two focus on top side, but because there's still four heroes in the side of 10xCG, and now uh, Dubsteps planning to have any engagement here, but no, sorry, you're too low, my friend. You have to back away, or else you're gonna be caught by Gnob in CS7, and he does get away and goes back to his fountain. And now Devi Smile here, positioned properly in the mid. He sees AD now for me being harassed by AD and C7, but no, they get away with it. And he gets a free spam there. Gnob actually going down to the mid side.
And as you can see here, they are planning to shut down Iritel here. As you can see, three man is going on the top lane, but there is a kill against Panginoon 10-11.
Now we can see here Sora and Devi Smile being punished here, or being aggroed here by AD. Now they're focused on AD, but they can't kill AD. AD is so tanky,
Red team
despite
hero
being a
has
mage.
been
And now
Ooh.
slain.
J-Dub gets the double kill, and Devi Smile and Sora. And now here comes the cavalry of Dubstep and now Fumi. But what can they do? They disengage as well as the side of B4G. That was a very beneficial engagement in the side of B4G, because Gnub gets those two kills and gets the gap against Sora.
Yes, sir. I think this talks a lot from the mid to late game, and there you go. B4G is now sustaining. they are doing things that they can do in order to move this game into mid to late.
But we can see here, but we
Ooh.
can see here a very, very bursting damage from dubsteps as well as Monkey. Actually, Monkey was the main factor there in order to burst down the heroes of
Killing spree.
B4G. Now we can see a Gnub death and in the top side being pursued by by four heroes or by four players of 10xGG. And now, as you can see here, Vigor trying to have any kind of engagement against Sora and Devi Smile, but Devi Smile is so protective of his marksman,
Yeah.
and Vigor can't do anything about it because it's a 2v1 and he might get caught by it.
Yeah, and as you can see here, Irithel having a good time farming on although he is in a 0-1 stats, but his gold is a lot a way more
Ooh.
bigger
And
than
now they get caught. Davis Bell gets two-man pull, and now they're going inside the towers of B4G. And then now Fuki gets the kill on Gnub, and Vigor is next. You're next, my friend. And Sora gets the kill. Actually, Dubsteps going keeping on the face of B4G and
what
gets
just
the red
happened
buff
there, bro.
of Dubsteps. Is this an upset, or or B4G can still win this thing?
I don't know, but according to the stats, they are so they're having the advantage here because as you can
Oh,
see,
Red team
but
they are
now
heroes
dealing
win.
damage
But
pretty
AD
well.
gets the kill on Sora. And now, Panginoon is on the backlines. He's trying to pursue Devismal, but no, Devismal is too pesky and he's too hasty. He can't do anything about it. He can't chase it. But now they're just trying to defend their tier 2 tower in the mid side.
Yeah, and I think this is a lot of advantageous side in the 10xGG team because of the fact that they are having a great farm lead here with a 4K, I think 4K and the free turtle again. Ooh,
And now the turtle has spawned. Now Fumi, you're too low on mana.
Blue team
Can you do
turret
anything
has
about it?
been
Can you still spam?
destroyed.
Dubsteps on the back line.
ooh,
He kills 27 and he kills Dubsteps. Actually, no, Fumi gets that kill.
Blue
And
team's
now
turret
AD,
has
he's
been
trying to
slain.
pursue anyone who can get, but now Fumi gets the cult altar and no one dies in the side of 10xGG with 3 dying in the side of B4G. Plus the turtle getting in the hands of Dubsteps.
Red
what
team
just
has
happened,
slain
bro?
the
There,
turtle.
the great setup from our Takito and the counter engage on Masha, but the damage isn't enough
Ooh, he
this
almost got
matchup.
caught.
Yeah,
And now they're trying to pursue Panginoon.
Blue
Panginoon,
team turret has been
you're too
destroyed.
fast. They can't do
yeah.
anything about that hastiness. And now Monkey is on the side.
Red
Actually,
team
Vigor
hero
gets the
has
kill.
been
Sora,
slain.
you're too deep, my friend. You
Yeah,
shouldn't be there.
yeah, that is a
Says
Gusion, bro.
Vigor.
Even though Gusion is 0-3 on his earlier match, he has the enough damage to burst down small health enemies.
Yes, sir. And now we can see here, the side of B4G actually has a small bit of breathing room because they have good engagement now, despite having disadvantage in the lead with the 5 and 12 lead by 10xGG. And now as you can see here, now Fumi has the blue buff, so he can really spam his skill, his first skill and second skill to have additional stacks. And now I think they're trying to pursue 85 here in the mid as well as CS7, but no, Devi Smile. And now actually it goes on the other side of it.
Red
Devi
team
Smile,
hero
you're
has
bursted,
been
bro.
slain.
You're too squishy in the hands of Vigor, and Vigor gets that kill on
Yeah,
Devi Smile. And now Dubstep actually planning to kill Panginoon 7. Panginoon 7, you're going low now. Monkey going in behind Dubsteps in for bodyguard. And now Fumi is trying to pursue actually the heroes of BF7 P4G now. And now Vigor gets that kill. Actually, despite having a miscalculation on the combination here, he actually gets the kill on now Fumi. But Dubstep engages away in the case of being overextending.
yeah, I think 10xGG should minimize their error here in order to have a um, advantageous spot on the upper hand
Ooh,
of early game. But again, this is an error on the side of
Red team
10xGG.
slain.
Uranus
Monkey, you're too deep
so
again,
deep.
my friend.
Yeah,
Last
it's
game you
too
were
deep.
too deep, now you're too deep again, my friend. And now, B4G having an additional breathing room, despite Dubstep knocking on the doors of the Lord, he's actually taking down the Lord by himself. And now Devismal actually keep safeguarding his score, but they spot Devismal too low, and Panginoon actually disengages from it. because they don't know where the positions of the of 10xCG are, but they know that Dubsteps is in the long bush as well as Devismal as well as now Fumi. Now Panginoon is the one knocking on the Lord, and
Yeah. And Iritel is so out of hand here. He is
Red
in the
team
top
turret
lane,
has been
pushing
destroyed.
the outer tower,
Blue team
second
turret
tower
has
of
been
the
destroyed.
um, side of
uh-huh,
B4G, and that talks a lot because that is a what do you call this?
misdirection.
Distraction play. Yeah.
Yes, it's a misdirection in the part of 10xCG. But now Devismal, you're too low. He activated the cohorter to disengage, but now he gets caught. He
Red
gets caught.
team's
He gets
turret
caught
has
by
been
Gina. And
slain.
now Sora, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna trade away your brother? Are you gonna go against your
Double
brother?
kill.
But no, Gina actually wins the 2v1 against Sora and Devismal. And now Vigor gets
Your
down,
hero
but
has been
he
slain.
didn't even get the kill.
Blue team hero has
Ooh, but
been
what a burst
slain.
Ooh.
by Naofumi. Actually, I thought Gina was gonna get the kill on Naofumi first, but no, says Naofumi. Not today, my friend, not today.
Not
And
today,
they
bro.
get the Lord. Can they maximize their can they maximize the Lord kill here with the
I
Lord
think
push?
yes. I think yes. Maybe that Iritel team fight with Faramis is a distraction play again from our the distraction play again from our side of
Hmm.
10xGG.
And
Um,
now,
trading the Lord, bro.
mhm. And now Fumi gets another blue buff to freely spam his skills. And now Vigor is all alone in the second tier tower, but actually with this cavalry in behind him, can they defend? Can they defend their base with the second lord? And now they're on the team 10xGG is knocking on the doors of B4G. And now
Red
Devismal
team's turret
initiating with
has
his Cult
been
Altar, but
slain.
no, he gets down. Now
Blue
Fumi
team's
gets
turret
down
has been
also. And
destroyed.
Sora, you're stuck, my friend. And he gets
What?
down by a 80 with the perfect set there, getting the double kill. And now it's B4G's turn on knocking the doors of 10xCG. What can 10xCG do here? And they're getting sloppy with their initiations. They even have the Lord there, but still three of them died before getting the tower.
What just happened there is Paquito tries to dive in with the follow-up of ultimate of Faramis, but that is not enough because Estes is there to protect his teammates, giving enough healing galing damage in the area.
Ooh, but now we can see another death by Devi Smile. He says, "You're lost, my friend. Or don't you have your friends beside you?" And that they maximize on being alone. And now AD is knocking on the doors of
Ooh,
on the tier one tower. And now Dubsteps is trying to kill C7, but no, his healing is too great. And now B4G is actually backing away with Panginoon actually in the backlands killing Sora.
Double
Can he
kill.
kill Sora though? Sora,
oh,
you're
no,
too
bro.
hasty. And they get the kill on Vigor on the off
Red
camp.
team's
And now
hero
Gnab
has been
actually kills
slain.
Sora, but
Triple
instead he
kill.
gets killed also by the hands of Dubsteps, by the knuckles,
Triple kill.
by the fits of Dubsteps. And now
This is the
Panginoon,
maniac, bro.
you're two all
This is
alone.
the maniac,
You're
bro.
oh okay. There's
Ooh.
the maniac by Dubsteps. I think. Do you think this is the end of it? Because AD is the only one remaining in the side of B4G.
I think AD can still defend it, but if Paquito dives in with the follow-up of Faramis, this will talk a lot, bro.
and now AD and Shea7 actually trying to defend their tower, and the
Blue
tower
team's
goes
base
down.
turret has been
Eight now
destroyed.
Fumi getting the free spam on AD. AD almost gets killed there
Yeah.
without that's why CS7 had to pop his ultimate, and now they're disengaging again. There's a Lord within 10 seconds, and they need to be alive. They need to be alive to in order to secure this Lord, or else they might get a comeback from this in the side of B4G. And now, actually Vigor gets the kill on Dubsteps, and that is a very major
That is a mistake, bro. That is a
miscalculation. Yes,
mistake.
it's a very big mistake in the
For
side
me,
of SG.
yeah, for me, he saw that there are four enemies already in the on the bottom side, and he still
Hmm.
continues to destroy that minion. That is not good for the decision making of our Paquito. And here they are trying to contest this Lord fight, even though they have no core, but they're very
Red team's
Ooh,
successful on
turret
it,
Sora
bro.
gets
has been
burst down
slain.
in the backlines of Vigor,
Blue
and Vigor
hero
actually
has
gets
been
down also.
slain.
Monkey, Devismal, now Fumi, what are you gonna do? You don't have your core with you. Now Fumi, you're too low, you're getting bursted down by Panginoon, but no, Panginoon actually backs away. He felt the smell, he felt the fear. He is fearing that they might get
Ooh.
turned away. Actually, the Crips tried to push the tower, but no, Gnab was there to defend his tower as well as CS7. Now they're the ones trying to pursue the Lord, but Dubsteps is alive. Dubsteps is here. He's trying to burst Panginoon 7, but no. Now Fumi is actually low. Actually bursting down. They bursted down Panginoon at 10-11, and now they're trying to pursue CS7, but no.
There is a
Says
backshoot coming from Uranus there.
yes.
If they are going
Okay,
to their
Monkey,
barracks,
you're too deep again, my bro. You
yeah,
thought you had anything to do there. You can't do anything in the hands of Vigor. Vigor again bursting down Monkey, and now we're seeing a positioning by 10xgg, but they don't have their tank. They don't have their punching bag with them, and they have to do it themselves. Okay, Dubsteps is just trying to light punch the Lord now. He's trying to burst down. Actually, Dubsteps is a very high damage right now on the Lord in the side of Lord, but no, Vigor smelt him. They're watching. They know that Dubstep can burst down the Lord, and now they baxed out Dubstep, and now Vigor gets the Lord kill, and now they're Devi Smile. You're too alone here. You're also alone here, going baxed out, and now Fumi, you're all alone now, my friend. Is this? Ooh, he almost gets killed by Gnab, but no, he gets away. Gnab actually killed, trying to punch on Monkey, and now Panginoon actually tried to catch Fumi, but Fumi gets away safely. And now they're trying. Sora here is all alone, and he's trying to burst down Gina, but actually it's the other way around. Gina is the one bursting down Sora. Sora, I think you need to go home, my friend, because Vigor is by his side, and now gets killed by Vigor. And now B4G is the ones knocking on the doors of 10xgg. Can they do the comeback? Can the Gusion blessing continue? And now Vigor here, he's showing now how to play the Gusion. And now, ooh, what a very good initiation there. And now Fumi is very low. Can they get away? Actually, Debbie's Smile is the one who can't get away. And now they have the Lord. The Lord is still knocking. He's still alive.
yeah,
He's very
yeah.
healthy. Actually, the side of B4G is very healthy right now. And now Panginoon is aiming for Fumi. Fumi, have to stay alive, my friend. You're the X factor here, and he is alive. Monkey, but you're dead, bro. But, and now, CS7 actually gets bursted down by Fumi. Fumi, you have to stick. You have to keep healthy, my friend, because if you die, it is the end. It's actually the end of 10xgg.
As you consider, what just happened is, it is a long run, or it is a long team fight there, and I think 10xgg should stop committing errors right now
Mm.
in order to survive or win this game, because again, we are in the late game. Masha doing his job, zone out of the mages or the Sicilian in this matchup, and if 10xgg continues their error, this would be the end of their dream to be in the final stage, bro.
What do you think is the errors right now that you said are the errors of 10xgg? Excuse me.
I think the errors that they are committing right now is on doing uh 1v5 scenario always. For example,
Mm-hmm.
like Paito, he knows that there is an enemy, but he still continues to audition 1v5, bro. You are not a superhero. 5 is greater than 1, bro. And that talks the numbers, especially in this late game, 17 minutes and 52 seconds in our timer, and we are having a third or fourth lord here.
Actually, I think this is the fourth Lord.
Yeah, the fourth lord here, and fourth lord,
I
fourth,
wrong. We had
yeah,
a miscalculation. It's actually the third run.
third, yeah.
Sorry.
And actually, third lord here is so is having its strength, and if they can continue to is stay or what do you call
Sustain.
this, sustain the matchup, this will lead to an end on the side of B4G.
And now B4G is actually positioning themselves. They actually have the position now. But now Dubsteps are actually trying to burst CS7 now, but CS7 and now they're trying to burst away. Gangdon's actually bursting away Dubsteps. Now Dubsteps, can you still keep alive, my friend? You have to retrieve the Lord, but no, he actually goes home. I don't think he has the will to continue now. And Dubstep gets slowed down. He can't do anything. And Monkey, you're too low though.
Yeah.
Sora, you have to keep away, my friend, or else you get bursted down by Panginoon. Panginoon actually bursts down Sora. Sora can't burst down Damasha. And now I think this is a free lord in the side of Genob. But actually,
So
Dubstep is trying to reconsider knocking on the doors of the Lord, even despite having a 4v2 situation here. Actually, 3v1 because Naofumi is still going home. Now, Dubsteps, Genob, you're through. You're getting healed, my friend. And now Dubsteps. Ooh, lot of
ooh,
elevation.
dubstep, bro. That's a dubstep,
Dubstep
bro.
with the elevations there. And now, actually, he's trying. He just let the Lord go. And now, ooh, he
Ooh.
almost got hit by Gina, but no, he did not cancel the TP of the dubsteps. Now, it is the job of 10xG to defend their high ground, or else this will lead to a game three.
Yes, sir. And as you can see, there another addition play coming from our um red side or the 10x GG there. And what I'm saying in the earlier match, bro, this is a late game match, late
Mhm.
game team composition in the side of B4G. And as you can see, they're dealing a lot of damage here in this matchup.
And now we can see here Sora is getting low by Panginoon 11, by 10 11. And Dubstep is there to protect his Sora. But no, Sora gets down. Dubstep, are you gonna get down too? You have to defend, my friend. You're actually down. There's only 5v1, 6v1 rather. And now, ooh, Vigor gets the maniac on Dubsteps, and that wins the games, the second game. And we're going to a game three, my friend.
Victory!
Yes, sir. And as you can see, there's a lot of things to break down in terms of the uh, winning side. For example, the errors of
Mhm.
10xGG that was committed. They have the upper hand on ending this this game, but the errors that they commit is so many.
And now the Gushan, as we said earlier, again and again, the Gushan blessing continues. We have seen dubsteps with this Gushan. We have seen vigor in this Gushan, and now it is the third game. Which player will get the Gushan, or will they not get the Gushan for map three?
Yes, sir. And I think the adjustment that TNXGG needs here is to stop committing errors because they can handle very well the early game of the matchup, and they can really end the game. But if they still commit the errors, that's different thing, bro. And
So
and on the other hand, the B4G is maximizing their errors. If they see an error, they see an opening
yes,
for a
they
potential win of
capitalize.
the game. Yeah, they are capitalizing everything. And
And now we're going head to head. It's a one all situation here. It's a this is the real go home, win or go home situation here. Whichever team wins here will be matching up against Team Mojo in the finals, and whichever team loses here will be matching up against who's the one waiting in the um okay,
TAGuild,
TAGuild.
TAGuild,
Yes, sorry, TAGuild
no, no,
will
no,
be matching.
TAGuild, yeah, TAGuild.
TAGuild. They will be matching up against TAGuild and the fight for third place. And we'll just be waiting for the players of both teams. While we're
Sir.
doing that, while we're waiting, let's go back to the comment sections of this live. So I just want to have a shout out to Grace Ho. Good luck 10xGG. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to both 10xGG and B4G. From Isle Pilahera, go Devi Smile. And then from Haiwan Tag, good luck everyone. Like I said, good luck to both teams because this is the last match of this evening, when we will see the finals and battle for third tomorrow, resuming tomorrow, still in X Global GG.
Yes, sir. And um, who do you think will win this match, bro?
I can't predict, my friend, because both teams are unpredictable in my thought, and my thought is very running on excitement right now. So I can't predict properly.
Um,
But yes,
yeah, for me, there is two factors that we need to consider here.
and what are
First,
those, my
first is the stop committing errors of 10xGG, and for the second factor is maximize the errors of 10x4GG for the side of B4G. Why? Because 10xGG can deal a lot of damage. What I am saying on the
Mhm.
earlier, can deal a lot of damage in the early game, but
Okay.
their errors keep keep them on the ground, and they can close the game. Actually, game one, they still have the upper hand of the early game, and for their errors, um, B4G maximize it, but there is a comeback mentality on their side. Maybe we can see it again in here.
So they both have the comeback mentality. They're like nothing is ending until the throne is done.
Yeah.
Uh, mhm. That's very well said, my friend. While we're still waiting for our players, I just want to have a very big thank you to our sponsors right now: Lootbox Funds, VXG, and
And
uh,
T-Rex Arena.
yes, T-Rex Arena. Thank you guys for sponsoring this wonderful event. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here and this event wouldn't be possible. So thank you. And thank you also for our viewers right now watching this live, this stream, and supporting all of the players right now. Um, thank you. If it wasn't for you also, this wouldn't be possible. We would haven't have this hype within us. And I hope you're still enjoying this live.
Yeah. And it is 10:42 p.m. 20 minutes remaining. We will be going to 11 p.m. And thank you for staying in the stream, to the fans of both teams, 10xGG and the B4G are so
Yes,
commendable.
sir.
And as we can see now, they are preparing for the battle and they want to have a
Toss coin
toss coin.
to determine which team will have their preferred side or preferred pick.
Yes, and for me, it's a good call to have a toss coin because this is a game three. This is a crucial match. But if your team has a strategy on the first pick of of this match, this talks a lot, bro. If you selected the second pick.
Yes. And now let's start to predict their picks and bans going to the third game. As we can see here, the impactful hero picks of both teams were both the mages. So from the side of B4G, it was Vigor on his uh, uh, uh Gusion, and now Fumi on his Sicilian. So what do you think will be the bans and picks going into the third and final match of this evening?
Yes, sir. And we are just waiting for these teams to have their matchup, the game three of these semifinals between
Mm.
B4G and 10xGG.
Y-
And the Gushan bro, the Gushan blessing is still
It's
there.
so powerful. I know.
Yeah,
I know. The Gusion blessing is so powerful. I think I want to play Mobile Legends later and pick Gusion, even though I'm not very.
total
Uh,
Gushan, bro.
yes, sir. It's an auto lock Gusion. Even though I'm not very skilled with it, I'll still pick it in the hopes that the Gusion blessing will fall down upon me.
Yes, sir. Gushan's win rate in this tournament is 100%. There's no feeling on picking the
Mm,
Gushan here,
so
guys.
far. So
So
far,
far,
it's
yeah.
a hundred
So
a
far.
hundred percent win rate in the Gusion in this tournament. So that's a very no brainer fact that
Yeah.
Gusion is overpowered in this tournament.
Yes, sir. And as we can see now, they are now starting the game, and we are proceeding to the banning phase of this
Yes,
matchup.
sir. Yes, sir. And now I'm
Your
excited to
team is
see
banning.
what will have in store for us as well as the viewers right now watching this live. And now we can see that 10xGG is the ones going with the first ban of the third game. So what
Yes,
are they
sir.
gonna ban here?
I think Atlas again, bro, because they don't want to have a Atlas
The
Hmm.
fire
But
of
matchup.
no,
battle.
they
Your
they
Masha.
banned the
team is
Masha. They
banning.
stick with their first game ban, which was the Masha, because they knew that Pangino on 10-11 is very pesky when he uses
I
his
didn't
Masha,
cure the
and
pain.
now
Your
they're
team
My
is
going
heart
to
banning.
did.
remove that peskiness from him.
Yes, sir. And again, Valentina is banned in this matchup. We do not want really to see Valentina here
Hmm.
because he deals a lot of damage and a lot of mobility in the
Yes,
game.
sir. And now we can see, yeah, they banned the Valentina. They're still sticking to
A
their
punch
textbook
for a
bans,
Your
punch.
and now they
team is
banned the
banning.
Paquito.
Yes, sir. Because as you can see, Paquito deals a lot of damage, especially on the last match. Although they didn't win, but you can see the dominating side of the
Yes,
damage
Your
of
sir.
a
team is
Paquito.
picking.
It's still, in fact, it was still impactful in the hands of a very skilled player. And now we're seeing another Atlas ban in the side but in the side of B4G. Now we're still seeing what will Devil Smile be picking for their first pick? Will they be picking the Gusion again to
Yes.
continue the Gusion blessing? Would they?
Oh,
Oh,
Your
like
team is
I'm saying,
picking.
bro, the Gusion blessing continues, and this is where it will be tested if it is true that there's 100% rate on the Gusion in this match, or this is where uh B4G breaks that kind of blessing.
before on the game one, they first picked the Faramis.
Mm-hmm.
But now it is a different game. Gusion is there. And Biggie is open right now.
Technology is my
That was
craft. Your
picked
team is
by that
winning.
B4G. They will be the one using the Faramis
Yes,
and
and
Biggie.
the Digi strat. Yes, sir. They will be having a very pesky protection, very pesky bodyguards in the side of B4G.
And I think the adjustment here is that is a right call. Having a S test is a really good thing if you have an enemy that is a Faramis who gives second
Mhm.
chance
You also have,
because they have
you should
the same,
also have,
yeah, they have the same
Your
concept,
team is picking.
although they have different kind of abilities, but the
yes,
concept is they're giving second chance to their teammates
yes,
through
sir.
the battle.
And now we see a Clint pick here in the hands of Sora. Will Sora be the X factor here? Because Clint, in the hands of a very good skill player, is very powerful. Like he can 3v1.
Yeah. And let us see what is the
Night
third pick of
sky
the
tells all Your
side of.
team is
Ooh,
banning.
Esmeralda.
Yes, bro. I think Esmeralda is a good pick here also because of his shield and sustain that can
Mm,
give. But again, Gusion is there to burst him
burst
out.
it down. Yes,
Actually,
sir.
even before Gusion is a counter pick for Esmeralda, but Esmeralda
Your
will
team
be
is
the
banning.
game changer in here because he can give a second chance to Esmeralda if he was
Yes, sir.
versatile.
Yes, sir. So the side of B4G is going into the more sustainable roles or sustainable heroes in the hands of Digi, Faramis, and the Esmeralda. Now they have to ban the Uranus so that there's no any pesky monkey
Your
that
team
would
is
be in the
picking.
side of the 10xGG. But in the side of 10xGG, they banned the Leomord because if you pick the Leomord beside the Faramis and the Digi, there's nothing you can do potentially.
Yes, sir. And Leomord talks a lot if their team composition is all together because we know that Leomord has enough damage to kill everyone's health if they fall down.
Yes,
That's it.
sir. Yes, sir. Now we're seeing a potential claw. Yes,
Your
not a
team
potential.
is
It is the
picking.
final pick for 10xGG. They picked the Claude in the hands of Genob, rather. Now, Monkey and now Fumi has to decide what they're going to do to disable or to carry their team into the victory and going to the finals tomorrow.
Yes, sir. And picking Exberg or Yuzong. Yuzong is a very good pick here because of the sustain capability that he can do,
Hmm.
and also he
The
can
passive,
his ult can go directly to
the
Claude.
backlines.
Your
Yes,
Yeah.
team
sir.
is picking.
And now we're seeing the Farsa in the hands of and being countered by Vigor. What do you think will be Vigor's play style here, or like what is Vigor's aim here?
This talks a lot in the mechanical skill of a player
Hmm.
because Ling is a highly mechanical hero, and if you don't get your blades, eventually you will lose the match.
It's a very problematic. Yes, it will
But
cause a lot of problems.
yes, but here is the thing on Ling. He can do side pushes or segue in the map, and as you can see, Estes, it is a Ubi time strat actually.
It's more lean on the Ubi strat, despite
Welcome to
excuse me,
Mobile
despite having
Legends!
an assassin
Yeah,
jungle.
yeah.
Now we're
And
Seconds till
going
the
to the
enemy
land of
reaches the
dawn, and
battlefield.
this is
Smash
the
them!
final match for today,
All
for
troops
tonight's.
deployed!
It is the final. It is the game three between 10xGG
XGG
and
and
B4G.
B4G. And let me just introduce you the players. Dubsteps using Gusion, Davis Mal using Estes, Sora on the Farsa, Monkey on the um,
Yuzo.
Yuzong. Now Fumi on Clint, and the other side, Siveriales using Biggie, AD on the Faramis, Panginoon on the Esmeralda, Ginab on the Claude,
God,
and
and
Vigor on Ling.
So we see here that Sora and now their roles with Naofumi going to the gold lane. I think he's still he is more comfortable with the Clint pick, and now we can see here Dubstep getting the little wonder despite uh being harassed by AD, and we can see here since the Digi pick was open now, is trying to harass Devi Style. Devi Style is going
Ooh,
low with a very explosive damage there from the Digi. And now Gnob is trying to be aggressive also. And here comes AD. AD, can you catch it? Too? He gets the two-man pull, but no Fumi gets away perfectly. And Devi Smile is still being harassed by by the Digi here. And now comes Vigor. Vigor, can you kill can you kill Naofumi? He gets the retribution off, and now he kills Naofumi, and he successfully gets away.
that is a win battle against um B4G. Why? Because they get the core of what do you call this 10xPG.
But
And
you're
there
not
we go.
sure because Dubsip gets the miscalculation here.
Yes,
CS7
yeah.
gets away and kills Dubstep, and now it's a free lord in the side of 10x GG.
10xPG. Yes, sir. And as you can see, there free no, no free turtle, bro. Free turtle on the side of
Ah,
10xPG, and
sir.
uh, having an advantage on the gold lane between Claude and Clean. Claude, Claude is a scaling hero, and if he got that first item, which is the Demon Hunter Sword, that talks a lot, bro. That could be the scaling capability. It would be the scaling side of Team B4G.
Now we're seeing here that the Yuzong, no, Monkey actually used his ult, and now they're having a three-man top lane here to securely protect Naofumi from any further aggressions. And he's really being protected by Devi Smile and his Estes. And now we can see here Dubstep is just trying to farm peacefully the blue buff.
Yes, sir. And as you can see here, they are just doing the default of the game, just farming on
Mhm.
the on their farms.
And now we can see here AD gets Sora, but no, Sora survives. And Dubstep, he gets the, but no, Dubs,
Dubstep.
AD gets, oh, Dubstep gets,
Oh,
but no, he gets away. And now they're trying, it's a very messy skirmish, but they get the kill on now AD. And now they're pursuing Gnob. Is Gnob gonna survive this? Yes or no? No, I think yes. And he gets
yeah.
away perfectly despite getting cornered by three people from 10xGG. And now Vigor goes inside. He's trying to burst down Sora. Sora, can you be bursted down by Vigor? Vigor, you're getting too low, my friend. You get killed by Dubstep, and the Gusion blessing continues
That's
to
what I'm
shine
talking
upon
about, bro.
10xGG.
That's what I'm talking about Ling as a jungle. That if you are not highly mechanical player, you will be facing difficulties on using it because Ling is an highly mechanical hero.
Yes, sir. And now we can see here there's actually they're on par in the gold part because they're both in the 11k lead. And
Yeah.
now the turtle spawns, but CS7 and AD gets positions first, while now Fumi, Sora, and Devi Smile gets their positions also. It's a I think this will be a very messy skirmish, but now Genob is very low. CS7, won't you pop your ult? No.
Oh,
He almost get killed, but no, he gets away. Do you think he gets away? Because
no,
Dubstep is
no.
here, my friend. He gets bursted down. CS7 gets bursted down with popping his ult. And now Dubstep, he's trying to pursue Gnob. Gnob with a perfect blink out. And now he gets pulled out by AD. What a perfect time from AD there. But no, Panginoon is here in the top lane. Very questionable since he's from the buff. And now CS7 is alive. And they continue to be a five-man going into the turtle as well as 10xGG. And now they're trying to secure Now Fumi with a perfect skill too. But now he's getting pushed into his tower, and that he gets killed by Gnob.
Yes, sir. And what do you call this? The clash here is so messy on both ends, and as you can see, oh, the Ling got the turtle there, and there is
Ooh, and the Link gets
another
turtle
clash
despite.
happening in here, but disengage was the call for the both teams. And what I'm trying to say on the earlier stage is, Claude should have their should have his Demon Hunter sword as early as possible. But I think yes, he got it.
Yes, also he actually got his Demon
Yeah,
Hunter sword now.
and this will talks a lot because it's a 5 minute mark game, and the composition of the um, team B4G is on the late game side of the strategy.
Yes, sir. And now we're seeing a very peaceful land of dawn. But now Vigor is trying to. I think he was planning to harass Sora there for a bit, but he steps away because Sora is kinda hurtful right now, and he just continues to farm because Vigor is actually in the jungle. But now, ooh, Gina
Ooh.
almost gets killed, but what a perfect time there by AD. And now the actually two two ults were popped there from the ult of Xie and AD. Both of their ultimates were popped there, and now Sora pops his and almost gets Sierra dead. But no, they still live to see another day.
Red team turret
There is
has
a
been
push coming
destroyed.
from our clean in the top lane of our map, and here we go, the aggression side of the team 10x GG. They really want to win this battle, doing the aggression when in terms of having a Faramis enemy.
Yes, sir. And now we can see here they're doing the Ubi strat because they have an Estes, and now they're doing a four-man push on the mid side without disregarding their Yuzong. And now they're trying to. It's a very pesky lineup here. And now Dubstep actually he tries to combo the Link, but now the Link Vigor gets away with it. And Sora, you're too deep,
Ooh.
my friend. You're too alone. And now AD gets the pull, and Monkey comes into the show with his dragon form, but no, he can't get any initiation to AD there. And because here Jinab trying to kill now Fumi, but he can't. He's under the protection of the tier 1 tower. And now they can secure 10xGG secures the turtle. Or can they? Or can they? Because Dubstep just go back and he gets the retribution on the turtle. And now Panginoon is trying to sustain any damage that he can deal. And now he's trying to zone out Davy Smile, but no, he'll just have to force the mid push. And now Sora with his Feather Earth Strike, they can't do anything about it. They can't get near the tower, and they can't push any
Red
further
team
than
turret
that.
has been
So they have to
destroyed.
push any other lanes now. And Vigor here actually kills. Can he kill now Fumi? Ooh, what a nice
An
touch
ally
from
Ooh.
has been
Fumi, but he
slain.
still gets killed by Vigor. And now it was a very late reaction there in the side of 10xGG because they can't defend their now Fumi, their Clint.
Yes, sir. And as you can see here in the mid side, not in the
Ooh,
mid side. Oh,
oh,
the counter
and
engage
here
from
he
Claude.
actually gets the Blazing Duel, but no. Ooh, Dubstep almost gets the combination of Gina, but no. Sora, you're too low. Figure,
Killing
he's
spree.
pursuing Sora and he gets the kill, and now they can now
Blue team
push
turret
the
has
mid
been
the
destroyed.
mid tier 1 tower. And on the bot side we can see it's a very peaceful engagement from the Esmeralda and the Yuzong. They're very peaceful. There's no any visits from both sides there, but I think they heard me, and now they're going to group up on the bottom lane. And now Panginoon starts the engagement from Monkey, and Monkey just tries to sustain and heals up any damage that Panginoon deals. And now Dubstep comes in.
Killing
Ooh, what
spree.
a very
Red
Ooh.
team
big
turret has
burst
been
of
destroyed.
damage there from Dubstep, and he kills the Esmeralda. He says, "You're nothing. You're not tanky enough to be sustain my damage, my friend. You have to be powerful more. You have to be more powerful than that."
Yes, sir. And as we can see, these teams has two different composition, and we cannot determine who will be the winner on his because the gold lead is only 300. And as you can see, um, the team 10xGG has the OB strat, while the team
Mhm.
B4G can have the Segway strat, and that is another thing to remember because Link can do Segway in the late game of this matchup, and we will the prediction of the winner here is so low because of that kind of strategy.
Oh, yes, as we can see here, they're already positioning. Dubstep is already positioned here, along with his teammates on the Lord side. But I think they're going to contest it also from Vigor. Uh, Can they contest this Lord? Because this Lord, despite being the first Lord of the game, can be very detrimental in the side of AD. AD going in. He
Ooh.
actually tried clearing the bush, but there were four people in the side of 10xGG, and he was pressed it out. Oh no, AD actually spawns very quick,
Yes, bro, because of the Paramis
active,
passive.
yes sir.
Yeah.
And now they're resetting. They know that AD is alive again, and Vigor is actually solo killing Monkey here, but both of them disengage, and now Dubstep has the advantage here because there's no Vigor that can contest the Lord, and now Vigor, you're going too low, my friend, by the passive to Yusong, but he stays alive, and I think this is the Lord is already secured. But yes, it's secured by 10xGG, and Gnom actually almost gets killed, and there was a two-man pull from
Ooh.
80, but to no avail. There's no follow-up. Dubstep here goes in and kills CS7, and he's unstoppable right now. He's super unstoppable. Is the Gushan unstoppable or what?
Yeah, I think what can see, what we can talk here is there is no sustained hero coming from our uh, uh, B4G. Aside from Esmeralda, there is no sustained hero. Esmeralda is not enough to sustain this game.
Now we can see here Sora with the Feather Airstrike. He's trying to zone Panginoon, but Panginoon is too tanky now. He's tanky enough, but I don't think he'll be enough to sustain the damage of Dubsteps and friends. And now they're knocking on the tier 3 tower on the
Yeah.
top side. And now there's nothing that B4G can do about it. Dubstep goes in, and he gets the kill on Esmeralda. Panginoon 1011 says, uh, Dubstep says, you're still so squishy, my friend. You have to be more tanky than that to sustain my damage. Dubstep is on a killing spree right now. He's actually 8, 1, and 2 on the Gushot.
Yes, bro. And as you can see here, B4G is having a right time because of the burst. And
Wow!
what?
What a burst from Sora there. He actually gets the kill on CS7 by 2 further earth strikes. And actually they also get the kill on Dubstep there.
Yeah.
Actually, that was a very good trade if you're gonna count that because it's a core for tank. But now 10xGG despite being 10 it's a 4v4, but they can't contest the end of the game, and they'll just have to back away because the Lord is responding in 80 seconds. They need to regroup and recollect their minds in the case of not having a comeback by the side of B4G.
So, again, if they are holding now the entire map of this game and they're holding the upper hand of this game, they should do what they should do is to less their errors like this, bro. This is an error again
Sora, Sora, you're
from
too low,
our.
you're too deep, and you get
Yeah.
killed. That's why you're being
This is
punished.
the audition pick naman, bro. And you can see here Yuzong going in. That is not good idea. You should go back to your base and
Yes,
reposition and stop committing errors. The Farsa using his second skill for the creeps, revealing him herself, and that's why he was punished. And
yes,
that
sir.
is an error. You are a mage, and we are in the late game. All of the heroes have enough damage to burst you out.
And now we can see that Dubstep and the rest of 10xGG are positioning and the Lord and just waiting because the Lord responds in 15 seconds. Is B4G gonna contest this or not? Are they gonna give it freely to the hands of B4G, or are they gonna have a last stand and in beside the Lord? And this is a level 2 Lord. This is more like I said, every Lord kill is very special. Is very can determine the end of the game. And as we can see here, it's a 1v1 against Dubstep and Vigor. Actually, Vigor, you're too low. You get caught. There's a 3v1. That's a 3v1 situation. Actually, and now Monkey, you're too low again. You're too low too. Can you kill Vigor? Yes, no. And now Fumi gets the Lord kill. And AD gets down as well.
Yes,
And
sir.
now, Panginoon 1011, he's trying to burst down Fumi. Can you kill him? Can you kill him beside the Isme? No. Estes, no.
Yes, and actually that was distraction play again from our Gusion. But for me, that was an error again. Committing to one hero of the other side is not good if you are in a team fight. Given that you have an SS.
And now B4G, a 5 of complete attendance from the team. And they're trying to bring down the Lord. Ooh, Gnob actually almost gets caught there. And Sierra 7, you're going too low. Sora trying to burst down Sierra, but no. The Digi stays alive. Monkey, you're trying to pursue them, but you're too fast. Your team can't catch up. And now the Lord is with them. The Lord, can you do this? No, the Lord gets burst down. Actually, what are you gonna do about it? And here, I can't understand it. But
Red
Dubstep,
team
you're going too
has
low.
lost
You're
the fight.
Dubstep is low and he gets killed.
Victory.
And now, Panginoon is on his
Killing
last life.
spree.
And he gets away safely, as well as Gino and CS7. Actually, they're both low. They're both unhealthy.
Double
They can't
kill.
defend this. But can they? But no, they're being tower locked. And that
No.
ends the game, my friends. That is the end of the game 3 between 10xGG and B4G. Now,
Victory.
homie, you're tower locking the, the, the throne, and that ends the game.
Game. Yes, bro. And actually, it was a very commendable game again from the side of 10xGG Maxi. Even though they still commit error, but I think they really know what they are missing in their team. Stop committing error after they have the advantage, and that pays off in this matchup. And congratulations to our
Congratulations
10xGG
to
for
our
advancing to the
10xGG.
finals,
Yes,
facing
sir.
off the TAGuild.
Team Mojo. No, Team
Yeah,
Mojo. Tag Guild.
yeah,
Yes,
Team
sir.
Mojo.
And
Team
then
Mojo is the winner.
B4G will be battling out for third against TAGuild tomorrow, as well as the finals between Team Mojo and Team 10xGG. So I just want to say something. One thing.
Yeah, bro.
The Gusion blessing continues.
Yes, bro. It's still Gusion is 100% pick
Yes, sir. It's still a
win rate.
100% pick here, as shown by Dubstep. He says this will still be 100%. There will be no loss in the hands of Dubstep in his Gushan, and that ends our game. As you can see
Yeah,
here, Vigor actually has an 89% team fight
team fight. Yeah.
participation. Almost every kill dealt by dealt by
Oh, I
B4G.
think
Vigor is there.
uh if you consider this data, team fight participation with an 89%, this talks about the link segue that I am talking about on the earlier stage because if the data shows 89%,
Mm,
this means link don't do always the segue play.
yes,
that
sir.
that their team needs to do because it is a way in order to get distracted the enemy. For example, Estes, she should stick together to the team, but with the Ling, that was the diversion play that is needed for the team of B4G. And once again, congratulations to the 10xGG.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
congratulations. So as you can see, her vigor is very liked by his teammates because he is always in all the team clashes, and that ends our game for tonight. That is the final play. Congratulations
so
to both teams.
congratulations, sirs.
Yes, sir. We will still have the event tomorrow, and we will watch the best, uh, the best of the best duke it out for third place and the grand
Yeah,
finals between 10xGG and Team Mojo,
team
and the battle for third between TAGuild and Team B4G.
B4G. And once again, before we end this stream, shout out to our sponsors,
Yes, sir.
Lootbox fans, VXG, and T-Rex Arena. Shout out to you guys. And for the
For viewers right
giveaway,
now.
yeah,
Yes,
for the
sir.
viewers right
Wait,
now, there is a giveaway of $5 for the top share of
how
the
shall
group.
we? Wait, let's contact the admins. How shall we announce the winners? Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, so the
oh,
winners of the $5 giveaway will be determined tomorrow after the grand finals. So
yes,
I
and
think that's it. Thank you for all the supporters right now, to all the viewers, to all the people and the sponsors, Lootbox Funds, T-Rex Arena,
T-Rex Arena
and
and
VXG.
VXG. This is
Thank
Livar and my
I am
partner.
Gino,
Yeah, signing
and
off.
signing off, and thank you, and see you tomorrow. Bye.